Here we go. Hello everyone, my name is Rituro. Welcome back to Canada, the true north, strong and free. Our featured match today is against DC United, who are just above us in the Supporter Shield race, though Vancouver in 15th, and let's be honest, we're not getting the Supporter Shield anytime soon. We will be getting Luca Gasparato, however, after a little bit of wheeling and dealing. Rangers have agreed to sell him for $235,000, and he'll be coming in on a very reasonable salary of just over $2,000 a week. Excellent pickup. He will end up replacing Christian Dean on the roster once that transfer goes through. Though I should mention again, it'll be July 2015 by the time he shows up due to the transfer windows and everything not quite matching up. So, unfortunate. But at least we will get an excellent Canadian prospect in our center of defense. He was actually player of the month, I believe, in Scotland just recently, so great for Luca. Elsewhere, with the Whitecaps, we should start with the most important thing in the world, keeping everything honest. Am I currently under my limit? Absolutely. 10 international spots, 10 non-Canadians. We are still compliant in this file where we treat everyone that's not a Canadian as an international, which is very different from how MLS treats Americans as domestics. Not that I'm bitter. Anyway, back to the results here. As you can see, we started off with a 2-2 draw against Sporting, pretty good. A 2-2 draw away to Chivas, which really should have been a win. 1-1 draw against Leon. Now this one, oh my goodness. Great match all around. Milan Borjan did very well. Pedro Morales added just a sensational goal. A 77th minute goal, which I will show here. This should have been the winning goal. An 82nd minute penalty to Martin Bravo, which was a dive, absolutely all day long, was a dive. I blasted the ref in the press conference. Oh, lovely strike from Morales on the volley. Great goal. And they were silent. I received no punishment because I was absolutely 100% right that that was not a penalty, and we got screwed out of 3 full points at home. We got CONCACAF'd. Let's be honest. We got CONCACAF. Still, with that draw, we sit with 4 points in Group C, having put up a 2-1 win over Real Esteli away. Very good. We now have to find our way to get a result against Esteli again, and Leon one more time. The away one against Leon is going to be just a nightmare. Somehow, we have to find a way to get a result. And not just a result, but a very good result. Ideally, another 1-1 draw, and then just beat up on Esteli so hard that we overcome the goal differential. Because winning against Leon in Mexico is going to be a tough ask. Still, very happy with how we performed up to this point in Champions League. One other little mini competition here was the Friendly Cup that we got called into. As you may recall, there was some friendlies with Spezia, Augsburg, and Real Madrid. And if you can believe it, despite playing nothing but kids and reserves and just not even taking it seriously, we got a 2-1 win over Spezia. And then the following day, immediately the following day, we beat Augsburg 2-1 with more or less a similar lineup. So, somehow, I have won another trophy. It means absolutely nothing. At least the Voyageurs Cup meant something. This means absolutely nothing, but we did beat up on 3 European teams. So, hey, thank you, prestige. All right. Let's go look at the standings here in the Western Conference before we get into today's featured match. As you can see here, Pedro Morales has just injured himself. Shouldn't be too serious, though a lot of players are on international duty, so it's going to be tough fielding a good roster for this match. I'm kind of nervous and worried about this. Going over to the Western Conference table here. LA has just defeated Colorado in the Friday match, so we absolutely, positively need to win to keep pace. The chase of RSL in Seattle is at fever pitch here. A win here leaves me 8 points clear with 9 matches to play in the season, and we do have games in hand which we must follow through on. It's, again, our 2 big competitions here, Champions League and Major League Soccer. They are both tough asks to get results in. Not that we did ourselves any favors in the league to start, but we absolutely need these wins to at least get a fighting chance of getting into the playoffs. All right, let's build our match for this game against DC United. Who do I have available? Carducci is back. Okay, he's back from U20 duty. Thomas has actually been doing very well. Thomas is actually, if you can believe this, he was in goal for a 4-1 stomping over LA. And for a 2-2 draw against Portland. 4-1. We just demolished LA. Caleb Clark and Teal Bunbury with the braces each. Oh, no Beitashour out of course injured. We're going to have to go with Antonio Rago. Yikes. Okay, so do I pack it in? I'm at home. No, I think I have to go with this because I only have Gershon Kofi as my D-mid. It's going to be rough. All right, Parker will start. Leverone there. Morgan international duty, so unhappy Jordan Murrell, the whiny pants who wants more playing time, will get in at left back. D-mid will be Gersh, though we do have finally back from injury Matthias Lava. He's not anywhere fit, so he'll play sub. On the right, probably be Mosquita, who is now adjusted actually to playing on the right, so it is now a favored spot for him to be on the pitch. Morales with a tiny injury, so we'll put Rosales in the center. On the left, I do believe it's Mane time. It's Kakuta Mane time on the left. And up front, it's going to be Teal Bunbury and Octavio Rivero. On the bench, options are limited. No right backs whatsoever. Ugh. Dean, Adekube, Nakashima Ferran, Froze, and Clark. Natsamboka's had a decent loan spell with us. 4 sub appearances, 6.68. He has an assist in there, so not too bad at all. All right, here we go. 4-4-2 empty bucket. They're going to be packing it in. Or we're going to be flying at them with this 4-1-5 attacking formation that has actually worked quite well for us. I mean, got us that 4-1 win over LA and a 2-1 draw against Portland, or 2-2 draw against Portland, so you can't be unhappy with that. All right, need a win. Need a win, need a win, need a win. It would be nice to have him for this one. Sure would. No Bill Hamid. They're dressing Dijkstra for this, which that does make our lives a lot easier. All right, Chris Pontius, Eddie Johnson. Yeah, we'll just, I don't know. Seems like we're taking away focus from the more important people here. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on Rolf as well. All right. Come on, boys. We can do this. Show me what you can do. They didn't buy it. All right, I'm not going to push the matter. Here we go. Vancouver in their white. DC United in their black. At BC Place. Looking for a win to keep pace with the chase for the Western Conference playoffs. A win here would put us level on points with Colorado and LA. A 2-goal win would get us above them on goal differential. Though I don't believe that would be enough. I believe we'd have to score quite a few to catch them on goals scored, which is the more important tiebreaker. Scramble in the box and Kofi scores! Gershon Kofi with a goal 3 minutes in. Gersh has been on fire these last few matches, and sure enough, we now move up to 6th place. Oh my goodness. LA defeated Colorado to tie them, so I don't have to worry about results going against me elsewhere with regards to LA Colorado. As long as we hold this scoreline, we will be right outside the playoffs. Well, I say right outside. We're still, I think, what is it, 8 points away? So still, work to do. Gershon Kofi has come into his own here and is just bossing midfield upon midfield. Tim Parker has earned himself an early yellow. That does not fill me with confidence. So Christian Dean may end up coming to this match. I'd like to avoid that. Kofi does well to spring Mane. Gershon Kofi, what did I tell you? Gersh is just destroying midfields left, right, and center. And I love it. Teal Bunbury now the recipient of Gershon Kofi's aggression. Bunbury has help, finds Rosales. Mauro Rosales. Rivero saved by Dijkstra. He did not handle that ball cleanly, did Andrew Dijkstra. Rivero looking for that goal. Parker in the area, can't find the ball. You have to run back. But Mane is there on defense. So a good start. A good start. Can we make it an even better start? Ball's not cleared, and Mosquita is there. Crossed again. Mane! Oh! He was there for the volley, but it was not on target. Could have been too quickly. Leverone! Near post flick! It's all Vancouver to start. The offensive prowess demolishing the black and red of DC United. Forget Vamos United. No Vamosing happening here. Soren Stoica in charge of this match. And Rosales might not be totally over his injury. In which case, I would push Mesquita inside and bring on Nakajima Ferran on the right. Dijkstra's goal kick to Robinson. Flicks it on. Eddie Johnson from the middle. Closed down. Rago, actually. Look at that. Antonio Rago showing up. Murel to Mane. To Rivero. Octavio Rivero. Jukes one man. Inside to Rosales. Bunbury. Plenty of DC defenders here. But it's a nice looking ball. Mane wide. No call against Rivero either. Not a shocker. Not a shocker. Rivero does not get calls. Fabricio. Kemp. Meza. Parker in a foot race with Eddie Johnson, and Johnson will get there first, but it's well wide. Parker actually coming up short there. Rosales. Leverone. Murel. Mane. It did well to get around the heavy coverage there. Put it wrong side of the post. Nothing further happens. Rosales. That corner does nothing, but Mane recovers. Back to Rosales, out to the right. Crossed in. Mesquita turns, fires, deflected out for another corner. So far, so good. Rosales. Crosses for Leverone, near post. Cleared by Robinson. And Jalen Robinson taking no fools or prisoners. It remains 1-0. Rosales, looking for Bunbury in the area. Finds him, heads it down to Mesquita, who turns and deflected for another corner. Mesquita just not firing quickly. He's in good positions, is Nicholas Mesquita. Not getting the shot off quick enough. And Mesquita's attempted pass goes shankly wide. Shank, shank, shank. Out for a goal kick. Rivero now from the left. Mane. Oh, Teal Bunbury on the doorstep. Great looking cross from Mane. Easy as you like. 2-0 Vancouver. Teal Bunbury continues his good scoring form. Nice throw. Rivero to Mane. Off the chest. Great little cross, and Bunbury lost his man. Dijkstra, nothing he could do on that one. I think a superhuman effort to get across the face of goal to stop that. And we're up 2-0 after 45. I'm happy with this. Keep it going. Mesquita ain't paying attention. Dingus. Alright, let's not rush Rosales back from injury. We will push Mesquita inside and bring on Nakajima Ferran on the right. And off we go. Back into the match. This is pretty good. For an international call-up depleted side, to be up 2-0 is pretty darn good. Bunbury. Orego. Antonio Orego. Who's held well on the right, 6.7. Bunbury, wrong side of the post. That close to making it 3-0. And it looks like Jalen Robinson will be getting a card. He'd already been warned. And that's the card. Kofi covers in midfield. Mesquita from the center sets up Nakajima Ferran on the edge of the area. Crossing, seized by Dijkstra before the cross could reach its target. Davy Arnaud, former Montreal man. Good ball for Eddie Johnson. Stops, waits, deflected. Simon Thomas made the dive expecting the shot, but it never came. And Kofi fouls Johnson. Fabricio. His corner, Parker does well to get there. Not a corner, I should say a free kick. Doesn't matter, Parker still got there. And that ball will actually be saved by Eddie Johnson from going out, but Antonio Rago cleared it. Parker then heads it away again. Fabricio still causing trouble on that side of the pitch. But now he's offside. And play goes back to Vancouver. Bunbury. Oh! Robinson! Brought down Bunbury's his second yellow! DC are on 10 men! And Eddie Johnson has come off in favor of a defender. Now Vancouver can end this game. And I think I will be looking to subs as well. Who do I want to bring in here? Parker is on a card, but he's playing so well. I don't really want to mess with it. Octavio Rivero is not having a good day in front of goal, so we'll bring on Caleb Clark. And Taylor Kemp gets himself a yellow, fouling Nakajima Ferran. Well, everything going the way of Vancouver here. I said we needed a result. We absolutely needed a result. Now Fabricio is in the book. The cards are really piling up here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, including the 2 to Jalen Robinson for DC. Rego now on the right, crossing. Oh, it's an own goal! It's an own goal from Bobby Boswell. He tried to clear the Antonio Rego cross. He'll get credit for the assist, will the youngster. There's the cross. He had targets. None of them got to the ball, and trying to beat Caleb Clark was Bobby Boswell, and he did, but unfortunately he put in the 3-0 goal. All right. Yeah, I think at this point we have 15 minutes left. I think we can go ahead and swap in Dean for Parker. Parker 7.9 has been just phenomenal today. Great job from Tim Parker. That's why he's staying over Christian Dean in my books. That's why I want to keep Tim Parker. Chris Korb looks like he's going to get himself a yellow as well. Cards are piling up. But now Kofi looks like he'll be earning one as well. Yes, indeed. Not a shocker, though. At 8.3, Gersh has been bossing the midfield. Can't make it all without breaking a few eggs. And Gersh is doing what Gersh does best. Boss the midfield. Luis Silva now and Chris Pontius are trying to break out for DC. This is 10-man DC, and Pontius with a hopeful effort. It wasn't that far off, to be fair. Nakajima Ferran's cross is beaten away by Taylor Kemp. And Luis Silva looks to start something. It's a more cautious DC. You're trying to make anything happen, or even just get a goal to save some pride on the road. Chavez now. That's not going to hit the target. Tim Parker finishing with an 8.0. The only players below that level were Rosales, Rivero, who were 6.7 and 6.5 respectively. And Nicholas Mosquito, who's still on a 6.8. The subs are on 6.6 each. Bunbury now in close, off the post and into Dijkstra. Bunbury looking to just crack this game even further open. Not like it matters. 3-0 is what it currently is with 3 minutes to play. And a yellow-littered DC United side are now forced to be extra cautious as they search for any way back into this match. Simon Thomas beats away the Luis Silva shot. Awkwardly, though, spilled it. Luckily, his defense was on hand to clear the ball. Jordan Murrell, 7.5. Oh, dear. Opara. A foul of his own. Gets warned. That could have been a card. Just gets a stern talking to with 2 minutes of stoppage time now added on. Free kick from Mosquito is short, and Opara heads it away. Antonio Rego. Christian Dean. Back to Rego. Out wide for Murrell. There's the cross for Bunbury, but Opara heads that away. Murrell again. This time for Mane. Mane for Mosquito! Nicholas Mosquito! There's a goal Mosquito will have very much enjoyed scoring. That should boost him up above his 6.7 rating. 4-0 Vancouver. I said we needed a win. An authoritative win from the 4-1-5 all-out attack formation. It is tiring the team out, but you gotta believe that it is having results, and results matter. Results are all that matters. And a 4-0 result as Chris Pontius sends a weak shot wide. 4-0 is a phenomenal result. And one that will keep Vancouver in the hunt for the playoffs. Problem is, they're going to have to do it against a very much two-tier Western Conference. The haves and the have-nots. It's as it's always been, a vicious conference. Vancouver trying to prove they are one of the haves. But they'll have to dethrone a few to get there. Mosquito back to Clark with his header. Clark shot blocked. Mosquito's shot blocked. Oh, look at that. I thought Dijkstra had it, but no. Bunbury gets his second in stoppage time. The stroke of the 2-minute mark of the 92nd minute. Which makes no sense. Let's call it the 92nd minute. But Bunbury gets it. 2 goals for the former New England man. And there is the kickoff from DC. We should be seeing the final whistle at any moment here. A 5-0 thumping. Absolutely wonderful. Just a solid effort, top to bottom. from a team that was mostly subs and reserves, but they did it. I'm almost speechless. A 5-0 result is amazing. Look at these results. 7.4, 8.4, 8, 8.1, 8.5, 8.8, 9.1, 9.2, 9.4. Unreal. That was truly something special. What a great job from this side. We do indeed move solidly into 6th, eat away at some of that goal differential. 39 goals scored does help us in those tiebreakers. We do have conceded 42, though. That is a problem. 32 points, level. Now we need to catch Seattle and RSL. It's going to be tough. We have to hope we can take points off of these teams that are above us in the standings. But our next league matches are against San Jose, FC Dallas, Portland, and RSL. The top 4 teams in the West are all up next in the league, and we have Champions League interspersed in between. It's going to be rough, but if we want to make the playoffs, these are the matches where we need results. We must take points off these teams above us, and we'll find out how we do next time on Strong and Free. My name is Rituro. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you like what you've seen, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell all your friends about these videos on YouTube. I always appreciate and read every single one of your comments, including some that have been left on the most recent episode. One from Algera, which I believe is the Twitter handle of North America's head researcher for Sports Interactive, saying that you can get all Canadian players, including their second nationality, by retaining all players of nationality Canada without having everything playable. Oh, that's a nice little trick. That might... If I'd done that at the beginning, that would have saved me all these load times for this episode. Good to know. And a comment from Furry Jelly Beans. Hey, Rituro, I'm a recent sub, and I would just like to say how much I enjoy your content. Nice to see someone doing something a bit different in the FM community. Hopefully, lots more great videos to come in the future. I certainly hope so too, Furry Jelly Beans. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you, Aldra, for your comments. And don't forget, if you like watching on YouTube, you can always come watch on twitch.tv/Rituro, where I record each and every one of these episodes live. It's a great time. Come out and enjoy us. We have a ton of fun. My name is Rituro. This is the True North, strong and free. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.